Hello, I'm Alafia. Greetings to everybody. I just wanted to make this recording because I just got off the phone with a friend of mine. I won't mention the name, but a lot of times that we go through life in different situations and we sit up there and we let other people and their opinions and what they think about a situation predict how we feel and make us feel guilty, make us feel like something is wrong with us. Well, it's nothing wrong with you. It's all in how you will let this situation handle you. Now, dealing with parenting. A lot of times our children will connect with all different kinds of people, different dealing depending on what environment you live in. And we try to give our children the best that they can have, things that we didn't have, best environments to live in, money, make sure that they go to school looking like somebody loved them, make sure they have a roof over their head, make sure they live in an area that they don't have to worry about crime and danger. I mean, some people make these sacrifices, to do the best that they can for their kids. And in the time the kids live around all these different people, it may be from privileged homes, people who have corporations, jobs, and they see how these people live. They have these cars, they can go to the mall, they have their own credit card, they have this and they have that, and they can do this and that. But you know what? As a parent, I feel that it is our obligation to let our kids know that regardless of what you may think about the struggle that you're going through, you're really not going through a struggle. Okay, this is called life. We provide as a mother, and especially as a single mother, we take those child support checks and they say, oh, the fathers think that the money is supposed to go expected to the kids. It does go to the kids. It helps to provide a roof on the head, because if I had a man in a house, or I had a husband who were helping me to contribute to these bills, we will be doing it together. Okay, even though you're not here and you're putting this little bit of income, it is not the income that I would have from my husband. So I take this income that I have, and what I do with this income is make sure that my child has a roof over their head, they have water to wash their tails and their clothes, they have food in the refrigerator, they have a climate, which is gas and electric, to keep the house warm and cool and to keep the environment good. I have to make sure that I provide different things for hygiene, make sure that we have gas to get places, whether you have field trips, whether you have clothes, all of these essential things, which are needs that I provide for you. Now, if I decide to buy a better grade of quality of shoes or clothes and all that stuff, all of that is an accessory. You have cell phones, you have computers, you have all these different things, but they don't look at the fact that as parents, we sacrifice everything to make sure that they have. So when we do the little things that we do for ourselves, maybe we go and get our nails done, get a glass of wine, watch a movie, get something nice for dinner, fix something different. That is our treat to us, which does not amount to all the sacrifices that we do for our kids. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't regret all the sacrifices that I made for my kids. But I will tell you something. As our kids get older and the sacrifices that we make, sometimes they may look at us and say, oh, my mom did a great job. She worked her tail off. And they will look at it and appreciate, because they will meet somebody who did not have the same opportunities, who did not have the same lifestyles. And then they begin to appreciate the fact that we gave our all. And then we'll have others that will look down on us because, okay, hopefully all our kids, we want to be better. They may get into a position, a job, make good money. And those are what our sacrifices did to help them get there. Even though they don't see it, they look down on us and say, oh, well, my mom, she does not make X amount of dollars, or my mom, has this certain position. In a job. Maybe she works at Walmart. Maybe she works at McDonald's. Maybe she's a janitor, whatever. But everybody's job is significant. And believe me, those people who work those jobs to make sure that you had, whether they was cleaning bathrooms, cleaning toilets, serving people in the public that talk to them like trash, whether they were out here selling newspapers, doing hair, whatever they are, believe me, it is a lot of wisdom that they have gained and all those different situations that can be passed on to you. So never look down on somebody because you think that they don't know nothing because of the position that they are. The position that you are is just a position that was meant for you. And maybe it's a message that you need to give out there and help other people in that type of environment. You never know what their calling was for and why they didn't get paid a whole bunch of money, but you don't know what they gave to the earth, what they gave to the universe. Now, for all of y'all that's listening, you may say she's going on and on and on, but I am just so sick of these children not appreciating the sacrifices that their parents give to them. I'm not appreciating the people who look down on their family because they don't hold a certain statue in their life, and they look down on them and say, oh, they're nothing because they don't make this kind of money. You don't know. Because I'm going to tell you something. At one point in time in your life, all of those are your DNA, through your DNA and through your bloodstream. Those ancestors, they are your ancestors, whether they're living or whether they're not. And believe me, everything that they went through is something that you're going to come in contact with. So I'm telling you today, and I hope you remember, connect with those people. Connect with your ancestors. Connect with everybody that was in your family, because you don't know what kind of guidance that they can give you during this time of life. You don't know whether or not it was an obstacle that they went through, that their energy could connect with you and that you could get answers for before you even step into that ring and get in trouble, or can help you avoid being in a certain situation. Now, I'm going to leave with this because, I just had to make this conversation because my conversation with one of my friends, that really disturbed me because she was just really feeling bad and awful because her daughter was just so unappreciative, and she was just trying to, well, I don't have money, and she looks at this, and I said, no, 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 no. I said, get off the phone with me right now and you go tell her, because life is going to wake her up. Because as long as we're in this color and we're black, and whether they look out there to a different society, we're always going to have this struggle. It's not going to go nowhere. I don't care what environment, whether you live in a better environment, whether you live in the Beverly of Hollywoods, I don't care where you live at, you're going to deal with the same type of situation. So what I told her was she needed to get off the phone with me, and she needs to go pull her little butt up. And what she needs to tell her is that she needs to be appreciative, because while she's sitting in the house and cannot do nothing, and she's allowing her to go play with her friends or see her friends before they make this transition, that she's sitting in the house getting this house together to make a move and trying to figure out how they're going to pay, how she's going to get them on planes, how they're going to eat for the next week, how she's going to provide for them, and all this different stuff. And she's worried about having some money to go hang out with her friends. I said, you go in there and you tell her. She can appreciate two things. She can appreciate the fact that she get to go spend time with her friends, the time, which is important because you're not going to see them anymore. Two, she's going to respect me because she can go upstairs in her room. She can do the tantrum. She can pout. She could do whatever. But guess what? She's going to be mad, and she's going to be looking at that four walls. And I'm going to go downstairs, and I'm going to drink me a glass of wine, and I'm going to sit back, and then I'm going to take my time and do what it is that I need to do. And I'm not going to let it bother me, because in my heart, I know that I did what I was supposed to do as a parent to make sure that she had the benefits. And I could have went and lived in a different environment and gave her those things, but she wouldn't have to deal with going out there dealing with those spirits day in and day out of things that could bring her down. But no, I chose to give her a better life. And I said, that's what you do. So I'm going to end this with you. If you have a child and they're ungrateful, which many of them are, or you're letting their minds be infiltrated by TV, making them think that this is the type of lifestyle that they live. No, this is reality. Show them your reality. And if they want to change that reality, what you do is you keep on educating them, and you let them know they need to educate themselves, and they need to start making sacrifices so that they can make those dreams come true that they want, and that they can make better choices before they have their kids, if they want to give their child the life that they expected or they wanted for themselves. Stop holding your breath. Stop feeling guilty because your child think that they deserve better, want better, or going to order better. No, I'm giving you the life that you need. I've been out there and I've endured many things, and I don't want you to go through the same thing. And in the time, I'm going to teach you. So what? You suck your teeth, you get mad, but you're going to do what I say you're going to do. When you turn 18, you go out there and you make your own choices, you make your own mistakes, and then you'll come back to me and say, Mom, thank you for what you gave me. Because it will click one day. So I just wanted to tell y'all I love you and I hope y'all have a great day. But I needed to get that off my chest.